Developing transfer news reaching us. Kaveh Solokol has the latest. Won't give it away, but perhaps this is a bit of a clue. Kaveh, what can you tell us?
Well, Manchester United have contacted Wolves to discuss paying Matheus Cunha's release clause. Now, the release clause is £62.5 million, and what Manchester United are proposing is to pay that release clause in 5 payments. But I think Wolves' position is no, you have to stick to the terms of the contract, and the release clause in the contract says that it has to be paid in full in 3 payments over 2 years. So at the moment there's a little bit of a sort of disagreement. One side, Manchester United, want to pay in 5 instalments. Wolves saying no, it has to be paid in 3. That is where we are. But look, we know this release clause exists. We know that Manchester United want to sign the player. There's now been club-to-club contact as well. And we know for a fact as well that Matheus Cunha would like to move to Manchester United as long as this release clause is triggered.
What's your feeling on it?
My feeling is still that the deal will happen because Manchester United have moved so quickly. The season only ended 2 days ago. We were telling you last week that they were going to try and pay this release clause, trigger it as soon as the season ended. 48 hours after the season has ended, that is exactly what they're doing. Even though the first team are now in Kuala Lumpur, paying these couple of games in the Far East before coming back and having their summer holiday. But I think it shows you that Manchester United mean business. It shows you that they are going to back Ruben Amorim. Obviously, it's been a very, very disappointing season, but Amorim has spoken to his players. He said the past is the past. Forget about last season. Let's consign it to the history books. Let's play these games we've got now. Let's strengthen the squad. Some players will be coming in. Some players will be going as well. Let's regroup, refocus and come back stronger for next season. I think Cunha will be a Manchester United player pretty soon, but you can see this from Wolves' perspective as well. Wolves say, we gave him a new contract. He signed a new contract in January. It's got this clause in it. It's very clear in black and white. And if United want the player, they have to stick to the terms of the contract.
Manchester United have taken a significant step toward bolstering their squad by contacting Wolverhampton Wanderers to negotiate the transfer of forward Matheus Cunha, whose £62.5 million release clause has become a focal point of the discussions. The Brazilian international has been a standout performer for Wolves this season, scoring 17 goals in 36 appearances across all competitions, making him a prime target for United manager Ruben Amorim. With United enduring their worst Premier League campaign in over 5 decades, finishing 15th with just 24 points, Amorim sees Cunha as a key piece to revitalize the team's attack, particularly in his preferred 3-4-1 formation. The move signals the start of a much-anticipated summer rebuild at Old Trafford, despite the club's absence from next season's Champions League. In their initial offer, Manchester United proposed an ambitious payment plan, suggesting they pay the £62.5 million release clause over a 5-year period. This approach reflects the club's current financial constraints, exacerbated by missing out on the £100 million Champions League revenue and the need to comply with Premier League profit and sustainability rules. The proposal would spread the financial burden, potentially allowing United to fund additional signings, such as a striker and midfielder, which Amorim has prioritized. However, this plan hinges on Wolves' willingness to accept deferred payments, a flexibility that could ease United's cash flow while securing a player who fits Amorim's tactical vision and has expressed interest in joining the Red Devils. Wolves, however, have pushed back against United's 5-year payment proposal, insisting that the terms of Cunha's release clause be adhered to strictly. The clause, embedded in the new contract Cunha signed in February 2025, stipulates that the £62.5 million be paid in 3 installments over 2 years. This stance underscores Wolves' desire to maximize the financial benefit from their star player's departure, especially given his status as a potential club record sale. With Cunha's performances highlighted by his 15 Premier League goals having helped Wolves stave off relegation, the Midlands club is in a strong negotiating position and appears unwilling to compromise on the agreed payment structure without additional incentives. The disagreement over payment terms could complicate the transfer, but both clubs seem motivated to find a resolution. United's interest in Cunha is bolstered by his versatility and proven goal-scoring ability, qualities desperately needed in a squad that has struggled to convert chances this season. Meanwhile, Wolves recognize that Cunha's ambition to fight for titles and his £60.5 million release clause make his exit likely, especially with personal terms already reportedly agreed between Cunha and United. If the Red Devils adjust their offer to meet the 2-year, 3-installment condition, the deal could be finalized swiftly, potentially seeing Cunha undergo a medical as early as this week. This transfer saga highlights the broader challenges facing Manchester United as they navigate a critical off-season. With Amorim banking on a focused domestic season to rebuild the team's identity, securing Cunha could be a statement move, even if it requires restructuring the payment plan. However, the club's financial juggling act potentially involving sales of players like Marcus Rashford or Antony raises questions about the sustainability of their ambitions. For Wolves, cashing in on Cunha offers a financial lifeline, but they must balance this with the risk of weakening their squad. As negotiations continue, the outcome will set the tone for United's summer and Cunha's next chapter in his career.